say thank you to everyone coming, friends and friends of friends. Yes, and I'm very grateful for you to be here. This is David and Johan, and I'm Jude for new people. And it's an intimate group, and I'm just very grateful that you're here. We're gonna play some original songs that I've been writing for many years. I studied music performance in 2022, and I picked up the guitar in 2019, and I've only been writing songs since then, but I've written 200 songs, and this is a handful of them, and we really hope that you have a nice afternoon. This one's called Portland Tales. My girl's a crystal blue aqua lane, set against film grain through mermaid water, golden deep, basking blue, hold us warm and content. Leafy green, tall sea, whisper again, ocean currents, the waters are restless, naughty and tantalizing. By my hand, she said, have you thought about escape? Somewhere your heart's not down, and shimmering, listening by the sun. Golden's caused by your home. Have you thought about Johan? Reaching on down to the stars, falling in riches land. What magic firework over ocean. Have you thought about escape? Somewhere your heart's not down, shimmering, glistening by the sun. Have you thought about your heart? Reaching unbound to the stars, falling in riches like flame, like magic fireworks over ocean. First song. Okay, this one is about my last partner, who some people in this room are aware of. It's not that much of a negative account. It's a positive account of the things I've learned from that journey. And one of those things was music, so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the breakup, because it led to me writing songs. This came in a dream. And I woke up in the middle of the night, and the whole chorus came through. I was writing all about firelight, and the chords came through. I was just learning guitar. Johan is gonna count us in. It's called Timelines. for the first time, but I appreciate you giving it a crack. That's what it's all about.
Can't help it.
Thank you. Alright, so we're on to the next one, which is called I Find Love. And it is about a dark period, really. And this came as a little piece when I was practicing scales on the piano, and suddenly this sort of chorus came through, and for years after I kept coming back to it and reworking it. So what you're hearing is, a few years of work since 2020. A bit melancholy, a bit inspired by Mad World. Yeah. And I Father holds his son under that snow, battered stairs and his clothes. The child must act his father alone. The houses built, they're all no home. Mother now sees back despair and need. Come back under her shadeless tree. The sun grows longer and longer to show us down. And it's day by day she can't be found. But the selfish dreamer, all these dreams home. And the selfish dreamers, all these dreams home. Show up, they cast themselves down home. A shallow fate, just shallow life. That dies eternal grave. But I find all the things that I'm home. And I find love in you. Tallest buildings, gray awnings, built of steel. There are things you've never seen about him. His voice is loud, evermore unspoken. But it's the building that comes down home. Yeah. Masters around, while others just walk on. But I find love in you tonight I'm home. And I find love in you. And I find love in you tonight I'm home. And I find love in you. Thank you everyone for sitting patiently and absorbing the music. Yes, the next one is Before Sunrise or Sunset. I was living in Queensland for quite a while. Sydney for my whole life, and then Queensland for a few years. And there was one particularly challenging time in my life where I was kicked out of a place on a farm, and I didn't know where I was going to live, and applied to 80 houses, #housing crisis, and I was in between for 6 months, so very, very scared. I enrolled to this won't be too long, this is the end of the story, I promise. I enrolled to a world-changing writers songwriting group, and we had to write a song every day and present it to the group, and I was writing rubbish, nothing at all, because I was exhausted from studying. And but then, you know, I forced myself one night. I just went, I need to write something that means something is real. And you'll hear me sing it in the bridge. You're asking me for something that is real. And this whole song came out, something that's real, and it's about that feeling between two houses. All right, so Johan, take it away. I'm scared alone, and it's a hard act to follow, as moonshine sheds darkness on my home. I'm scared alone, I feel bested by my past, as the precious diamond lands upon the shore. But if you find me walking before sunrise and all sunset, I stand alone. And if you find me before cream skies in textured light, it's beautiful. I'm scared alone. Beats in its cage, shakes in its front feet dug in sand. As the sun dips in the dark, I stand my ground, standing myself as the touch of this coming home. And if you find me walking before sunrise and all sunset, I stand alone. And if you find me before cream skies in textured light, it's beautiful. You're asking me something that is real. Black veil wants to send, build strength over its shoulder. You're asking me for something that is real. The dark light strikes my eyes, it's a love rising. And if you find me walking before sunrise and all sunset, I stand alone. And if you find me by the mountainside under terrestrial light, it's beautiful, beautiful. You like it? We have a collection of people here. We've got Toastmasters people, acting and directing people. Acting and directing people are in the same line of sides, so you may meet each other. Some of you even know each other. And Natasha is from spiritual things.
You can tell the actors and the directors because the directors are trying to hide from the actors. I'm a company director. No, company.
Toastmasters just for laughs, so there's definitely a punchline in that I don't have, but maybe they do because they're the table for it. Okay, this may be a lead single. Depends on whether people like it or not. It's called 1 Million Doves. And I don't know, I hope you guys are liking my stories about the songwriting, because it's an intimate group, so I'm trying to, it's about this. This is what this was about, really, me introducing my songs. So when I was living on the farm, you had to walk up a steep hill for 10 minutes to get to the local cafe, which I would go to every day. And I had a Vespa, but didn't realize until well into it that I could ride it up the hill. So basically I was walking up this highway every day. And once I was walking up it and I saw this pattern on the road that was shadows of, it was actually the fall off of tree leaves basically, but it looked like shadows, and I had this sort of feeling click inside of me, of this feeling of doves being released and this sense of freedom. And it stayed with me for a very, very long time, and I started trying to write it at the beginning of 2023, and this piece actually came from that, and then I worked with my guitar teacher, and we came up with sort of a structure to it, and this is called 1 Million Doves. Next one is called Of Solitude She Embarks. I think this is a song for, again, it came on the farm, and it's very visual. It's about the forest. I got a picture of a storybook, and it was about a woman who had dreams and aspirations, but as with all of us, we get tangled. Well, we don't get tangled up in the forest, but the forest gets tangled in us. And how, yeah, this is just a song about the symbol of that and finding your way through very, very difficult things. Yeah, we've got a little bit of that in all of us. Of solitude she embarks, the lonely terrain she walks. I find myself when I'm alone with her in the dark. A textured brown palm lie before her. Forest trees clambered like fingertips. They clawed at her pretty skirt. She wrestled with the hooded emptiness. Well, it's never sinking solitude, no finding it. And the forest couldn't listen if it tried. Rugged, cold over, curled within itself. It was bonded to a place which was solitude she embarks, the lonely terrain she walks, and I find myself alone with her in the dark of solitude she embarks. The lonely terrain she walks, and I find myself when I'm alone with her in the dark. These guys are gonna play an instrumental for 10 minutes, just until the time. Someone tell me what time it is and then we'll stop. Alright. Very good. Thank you everyone. I'm a big fan of the clapping. Just 2 more songs to go. This one is called God of the Earth, which came in a run of 30 songs. I was doing this series of books which you had to do a challenge of writing a lyric every day, and then there was one that was you had to write a song every 2 days. And actually a lot of material came out of that. And one night I was feeling particularly despairing and thinking, yeah, well, there was no point really. And then, I don't know, I had my hands on the piano and you'll hear it, this rhythmic sound came through. And then, yeah, these words about God of the Earth, and basically nearly the whole structure came that night. And then it was only on a film shoot, because I'm a cinematographer, a couple of years later, that I was filming and I had this poetry come through and I felt to revisit this song, and it was about capturing a moment, and I don't really know what it's about. You'll have to tell me, because I'm still working it out, but I really like the song and I enjoy playing it. And David will be playing it today. So yeah, thank you. home against the auburn soil as this dark face rises against me. Can I hold your hand? Will I find you within me? Oh God of the earth, oh God of the earth, will you trust in me? Will you trust in me? Moment so talked about, so captured, rarely found. Tenders of my skin spoke through my every pore, stabbed me from within. Will you play it with me? Will you play it with me? Oh God of the earth, oh God of the earth, will you love with me? Will you love with me? And I'm destined for great things, or so it says. It's not the world I've lived. God of the earth, oh God of the earth, will you trust in me? Will you love with me? I like to think it's Coldplay meets Heal the World, but maybe I'm being a little too well-meaning to my own song. This is the grand closing, and then everyone can continue to eat and drink, and we'll all meet each other if you want to. You don't have to. There's no one's forcing anyone to meet anyone else. But if you want to, I'll introduce everyone. So yeah, it's called 1 Billion Lights. I lived in Thirroul, near Wollongong for a while, and yeah, there was one night I was by the headland and kind of dreaming of this, dreaming of being able to be a singer, dreaming of being able to be in my natural self, and I was far from it at the time. And it was 2020, so yeah, I've worked on this song for a few years. This one came through predominantly in one sort of general sitting. I went to a cafe and there were a lot of words coming through to describe my experience. I was singing Elton John actually, and I think that the feeling I had was this song had a flavor of that. So yeah, that's the story behind it. And it's called 1 Billion Lights. One more see the man. 1,000,000 billion is the surface. Close my eyes, I saw 1,000,000 rise to the moon. Golden voice, I heard 1,000,000 souls melt through the cold. Close my eyes, I saw 1,000,000 rise to the moon. Golden voice, I heard 1,000,000 souls melt through the cold. Thanks. Thank you guys for coming. That's a selection of some of my songs I've been writing for a few years. And these two I met at an open mic. Yeah. So David, Johan. David is a historian, a political podcaster, and can play every guitar variation possible, and drums. Drum teacher, yeah, also a drum teacher. Mandolin, and a dad. And Johan teaches at primary school and is a one-man drumming band as well. So follow him on Instagram because he has a full-on Pikachu outfit with him playing his one-man drums. That's what sold me.
Well, now that it's out there,
Does everyone want to hear from these guys? That's the end of my set.
Do Soldier's Joy or something?
or I didn't.
They're gonna play a little bit.
Is that what it is?
Way too much. Yeah. There's a little bit of time, so they can play a little bit. They're very blues oriented. So. Anyway, that was my microphone.